Welcome to Troy, Alabama. And a lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the UL Monroe Warhawks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will get the first crack at it here. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
From the gun, the ground game. Sweet cut there. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Warhawks in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Spencer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Warhawks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Floats it out in space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Troy's offense has its first opportunity of the day. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Using the quick game.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Warhawks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tries to take the top off. Snags it on the right. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Troy.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Keeps the legs moving. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down coming up. Unloads quickly. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Still running at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. So after the first down run, here's second down. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On second down, looking again to throw. He's right on target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Right back to the well. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their crease.
Gets away from one, finds some space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Handoff from the shotgun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. The Trojans will move the sticks. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Trojans! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out.
All kinds of running room. He's inside the 40. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They want to just keep throwing it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. The expressway is wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. No huddle offense to the line. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolled. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Going over the top. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Troy. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hawk. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Quick strike complete. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down here for the offense. Wideout in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Quickly complete. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The back goes in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll open the second half on the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. He finds his man. The Trojans get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it.
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Give to the running back. Nice move there. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll give it to the back. On the move is the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Warhawks racing to the line in a hurry up. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Running back goes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He makes the connection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give on the inside. At the 40, there he goes. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Warhawks with the 1st and 10. The give from the gun.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Got it in the middle. It's Spencer. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Gives it to the back on the draw. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Trojans will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got rid of it just in time. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're bringing heat. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got it. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Troy! The defense with the scoop and score. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they weren't on the same page at all, but the defender steps in front, makes the big play. And then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the end zone.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Makes the quick grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Wide open downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Takes the easy completion. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
They want that clock to run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Strong, firm tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. And he splits the uprights, and we are tied in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This for the lead and very likely the win. And this one splits the uprights. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Trying to get to him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Coming after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make